Hey everyone, welcome to our SHS Strength Series. Today we're going to be doing a chest and shoulder workout. So we're going to do 4 chest exercises, 3 sets of each with 30 seconds of rest in between. Then 3 shoulder exercises, 3 sets of each with 30 seconds of rest in between. Rep range is going to be between 8 and 10 reps. Do what feels good for you. If you can do more than 10 reps comfortably, you might need a heavier weight if you're using weights. But if you only have light weights available and want to do more reps to kind of make up for it, feel free. Right? And you can also take breaks longer than 30 seconds. Just pause the video, start when you're ready. Alright, so we're actually going to start this workout on the floor. Alright, so we're going to come down to our backs, feet planted firmly on the ground. Okay, and we're going to have our weights with palms facing each other. Okay? And we're just going to push them. Hold on. Gotta start the timer. We're going to push them straight up towards the ceiling. And we're going to come back down. Okay. Did you put your toy right underneath my arm? Alright, I'm on my 8th one here. We'll go for 2 more. And 10. Alright, we'll rest. Ooh. You can stay on the ground, you can come up if you want to. We're here for 30 seconds. Guess he's going to exercise with us today. Alright, about halfway through. And we'll do our second set. Starting in 3, 2, and 1. So we'll come back to the ground, push those hands up towards the ceiling, and back down towards the floor. So keep the elbows nice and close to your body when you come down. We'll go for 1 more. Ooh. We'll come down and we'll rest. Ooh. Got some bonus core in that one. Okay. Catch your breath. Make sure you stay hydrated. Play with your pet if they're badgering you during this workout, for lack of better words. Alright. We were sleeping so peacefully until I decided to record. Going in 3, 2, and 1. So last set of our presses. Okay. Straight up to the ceiling, nice and slow back down. Better watch out, buddy. Good boy. About halfway through. Last 2 here. One more. Alright, we'll come down. Our next exercise we're also going to do on the floor. So we're going to do our chest flies. Okay, so we'll be lying on our backs again, have those arms outstretched, and making a nice wide, kind of like you're hugging the tree motion with the arms, right? We're not squeezing towards us. We're out like this. Okay. So we'll rest for another 10 seconds. Have a nice little dog break. Starting in 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. So I'm going to try my heavy weights on this one. I might drop down. This exercise can be a little difficult. So we're going to start with the weights directly above the chest. Bring those arms down into a T, slight bend at the elbow, and pull them back up to over the chest. I'm going to go for 2 more. Last one. Excuse me, Rachel. Excuse me. Okay, relax. Ooh. Give yourself a rest. He doesn't stop. All right, 6 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Down for the 8 to 10. Should really feel those chest muscles, a little bit in your biceps too. Perfectly normal to feel that. We'll go for 1 more. Oh, and we'll relax. Nice break here. Do that 1 more time, 1 more set. This is our last set on the floor. We're going to stand up after this, so enjoy it. Enjoy that time. All right, about halfway through our rest break here. Okay, and we'll go in 3, 2, and 1. Two more. All right, then relax. Slowly make your way up to a standing position. That was me. That was me. I did that. I made that noise. All right. We're going to come up to standing. And we're just going to have 1 weight. We're going to press it straight out and bring it back in. Okay? first, we're gonna rest for 20 more seconds. Or sorry, no, 7 more seconds, so it's 10 seconds. All right, ready? 3, 2, and 1. So I'm gonna grab my weight, I'm gonna push it straight out in front, and come back in. Ooh. Really feel that chest squeeze. I'm gonna go for 8 on this one. You guys are feeling good. Stick with the 10. All right. We'll rest. We got about 10 more seconds left of rest. So get some water if you need it. Adjust your weights if you need to. We're going in 3, 2, and 1. Grab that weight again. Push it straight out and come back to chest. And I'm doing one more. Rest. One more set of those. They seem so easy in theory, but whew, feeling it. All right, about 10 more seconds, and we'll do our last set of these. Okay, starting in 3, 2, and 1. Ooh. Straight out, come back in. Got 2 more. All right, gonna put this weight down, we'll rest, and we have one more chest exercise that we're gonna do. So I'm gonna bump my weights down, I'm gonna grab my 10s. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna have arms at our sides, palms facing out. We're just gonna bring those arms up and come back down. Okay, but we'll rest for a couple more seconds here first. We were just laying so peacefully. Okay, ready? 3, 2, and 1. So you're gonna grab those weights, palms are gonna flip out. And I'm just gonna bring those arms up to meet right in the center of our body. Okay, make sure you're controlling the way down, not letting gravity and momentum do the work for you. We got 2 more. And 1 more. All right, the weights can go down, relax. Make sure you're drinking, stay hydrated. Right. About 10 more seconds. And then we'll do it all over again. Okay, 3, 2, and 1. Grab those weights. Palms out, arms up. That was 1. One more set. And we'll move on to our shoulders. Shoulders are probably already tired. We'll do some special work just for them after this last set of chest exercises. What? You look so offended that I kicked it. Starting in 3, 2, and 1. All right, last set here. One more. All right. We'll take a rest. And we'll move into some shoulders. So our first exercise, we're just gonna have weights by the ears. We're just gonna push those weights up overhead and come back down to a shoulder press. You might want heavier dumbbells for this. If your shoulders are really feeling it, from our first 4 exercises, definitely go on the lighter side. I'm gonna try to start with my heavier ones. I don't know how that's gonna go. It'll be a surprise for all of us. All right, grab your weights. We'll get ready. And we'll start in 3, 2, and 1. All right. Ooh. So I'll have weights by the ears. Push straight up. And we'll come down. We'll do 2 more here for 8. Okay. Ooh. And we'll rest. That was hard. That was hard. All right, 2 more sets of those. Excuse me. What are you eating? All right. About halfway through. I'm gonna catch my breath after that one. Man. All right, so I'm definitely moving my weights down for this next set, okay? But same thing, we'll go for 8 to 10 reps, starting in 3, 2, and 1. Okay. So nice strong position. Keep that core engaged. This is 8. I'm going for 2 more. You can do it. And 10. All right. Just one more set of those. Whew. We'll go about 8 more seconds here. Go in 3, 2, and 1. All right. last one. Okay, bring those weights down. And we'll rest. The next one, we're just going to do some front raises. Okay. Whew. I think I'm going to move myself down to the fives. My shoulders are feeling it pretty good. Whew. You probably want a lighter weight than the one you just used for your presses, but you can always see how you feel. You're starting in 10. Okay. 3, 2, and 1. We're just going to have those palms facing towards our thighs. Bring those arms up to about shoulder level. And again, nice and slow on the way back down, nice and controlled. Don't let gravity or momentum lower the weights for you. You're still in control. We're on 3. Got 8 here. And last one. All right. Let the weights rest somewhere. Take your break. Just feel that front of the shoulder really kicking in on that exercise there. Whew. About halfway through our rest. All right, we'll go in 3, 2, and 1 for our second set of front raises. Got 8 here. Got 9. And we'll go one more. And we'll rest those weights. One more set of those. Right, you can always do some shoulder rolls, stretch out, give yourself a good break while we're resting here. Right, nice shoulder stretch if you need it. Maybe you just need water. Got about 10 seconds before our last set. And then we have one more exercise. Okay, 3, 2, and 1. Arms straight up. Slowly lower down. And we'll go one more. Okay. Our last exercise. I'm going to stick with my 5 pounds. We're going to just do lateral raises to the side. Okay, you might want to use very light weight or no weight at all. We're targeting that inner muscle right here in the shoulder, very tiny muscle. Okay, so this can be a very challenging exercise. So don't overload your shoulders, especially because we're doing this one all the way at the end when we just did a lot of our chest exercises and some challenging shoulder exercises. Okay, so let's finish off this workout, shall we? Do set 1 in 3, 2, and 1. And grab our weights again. Palms are going to face each other. We're just going to bring them straight out to the side, to about shoulder level, and back down. Get nice and slow, can try to keep a slight bend in your elbow. You never want to lock out your joints. Okay. We're on 7. We'll go for one more. All right. Take a break. Rest it out. Get some water. Gonna move these guys out of my way. I won't be using them again. Alright, about 7 more seconds. He's tired from watching all of our hard work. Do you see this? Alright, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. It's okay. We're almost to that point where we can be like Ragil and just lay on the floor. We got 7 more repetitions in this set. And then 10 in the next one. And then you're free. Let's go for 2 more. Got 9. And we got 10. All right. Last rest break before our last set. Yes, 1 more set. Then I'm all yours again. The faces. The faces I get. About 10 more seconds. Alright, make sure those shoulders are ready. Almost done. 3, 2, and 1. Alright, make it a good set. I know we're all tired at the end. We want to keep that quality. Even if it means less repetitions, that's okay. I'd rather you do 3 really good ones than 10 really bad ones. Halfway through. I got 1 more. All right, lower those weights. Stretch it out. You guys are done. Good work today. Nice quick one. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Make sure you hydrate well, you eat well, really rest that chest and shoulders. This was a tough one today. All right, see you soon. Bye.